Winter 2025 to 2026 was not just another winter. It may go down as one of the clearest examples yet of how climate change is reshaping weather across North America. While some people think climate change means every winter should be warmer and less snowy, what happened this winter tells a much different story. Across the continent, we saw record warmth, record cold, historic snowfall, devastating flooding, powerful blizzards, and extreme weather swings all in the same season. This wasn't normal. This was climate whiplash. United States finished its second warmest winter on record overall. But that statistic hides an incredible contrast. The western United States experienced one of its warmest winters ever recorded. Meanwhile, parts of the East experienced their coldest winter since 2014 to 2015. In other words, the entire continent was being pulled in opposite directions at the same time. The West was exceptionally warm. The East was unusually cold. And Alaska was experiencing both extremes. Let's start in the West. Salt Lake City recorded its warmest winter on record. The average winter temperature reached 40.7 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 7.6 degrees above normal. But the most shocking statistic wasn't temperature. It was snowfall. Salt Lake City received just 3.7 inches of snow all winter. Normally, the city averages around 52 inches. The previous all-time low snowfall record was 14.3 inches set in 1933-34. This winter shattered that record. The city finished more than 10 inches below the previous record low. A 152-year snowfall record was broken. Denver told a similar story. Denver recorded its second warmest winter on record. The city averaged 39.6 degrees. It also recorded its warmest March ever observed. March averaged 51.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 10 degrees above normal. Snowfall was well below average. Denver finished the season with 33.1 inches of snow compared to its normal 56 inches. But then something remarkable happened. After one of Denver's warmest winters on record, a major snowstorm struck on May 5th and 6th. Denver International Airport received 5.8 inches of snow in just 2 days. It was the biggest May snowstorm since 2003. This is one of the best examples of climate whiplash. A winter dominated by warmth and snow deficits suddenly ended with a significant late-season snowstorm. Climate change doesn't eliminate snow. Instead, it often increases weather volatility. Warm periods become warmer. Storms become wetter. And dramatic swings become more common. Now let's head north. While much of the West was unusually warm, Fairbanks, Alaska experienced the exact opposite. The December through March season averaged negative 13.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That made it the coldest winter on record for Fairbanks. Records there date back to 1904. The previous record was set in the winter of 1965-66. This winter surpassed it. Fairbanks experienced temperatures 3 to 9 degrees below normal for much of the season. Parts of Alaska dropped below minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit. In a warming world, that may seem impossible. But climate scientists have warned that a warmer Arctic can disrupt normal circulation patterns. Sometimes that allows extreme cold to become trapped in certain regions for long periods. At the same time Alaska was experiencing record cold inland, Southeast Alaska was dealing with another extreme. Juneau recorded 82 inches of snow during December 2025. That shattered the previous December snowfall record. Massive snowpack accumulated. Then heavy rainfall arrived. Rain fell on top of deep snow. Rapid snowmelt combined with intense rainfall. The result was severe flooding. Communities faced rising rivers and widespread impacts. This is another climate signal scientists have discussed for years. A warmer atmosphere can hold more moisture. When storms occur, they often produce heavier precipitation. That means bigger snow events and bigger flood events. Sometimes in the same season. While the West baked and Alaska swung between extremes, the eastern United States experienced a true winter. The Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic, and Northeast experienced their coldest winter since 2014-15. The Deep South remained closer to normal. But from Ohio to New England, cold dominated. A major Arctic outbreak in late January brought snow, ice, and dangerous cold. Millions were impacted. Travel was disrupted. Power outages spread across multiple states. Then came the season's biggest storm. On February 22nd and 23rd, a major blizzard slammed the East Coast. Many areas received over 2 feet of snow. Rhode Island measured an incredible 37.9 inches. New York reported 31 inches. Connecticut reported 30.8 inches. New Jersey reported 30.7 inches. Wind gusts exceeded 80 miles per hour. More than 600,000 customers lost power. States of emergency were declared. For many people, it was the biggest winter storm they had experienced in years. And then everything changed. March 2026 became extraordinarily warm across much of the United States. Denver recorded its warmest March on record. Phoenix reached 105 degrees 3 days in a row. Death Valley hit 107 degrees. Las Vegas reached 98 degrees. Los Angeles reached 92 degrees. Many cities experienced temperatures 5 to 12 degrees above average. Just weeks after major blizzards, spring-like and even summer-like warmth exploded across the country. Again. Climate whiplash. It's important to understand what climate change does and does not mean. Climate change does not mean every place becomes warmer every day. Climate change does not mean snow disappears. Climate change does not mean cold weather ends. Instead, climate change loads the atmosphere with more energy, more moisture, more instability. That can create stronger heat waves, bigger snowstorms, more flooding, more drought, and larger swings between extremes. The winter of 2025-26 showed all of those things happening at once. Record warmth, record cold, record snowfall, historic flooding, major blizzards, a massive May snowstorm. One season, one continent, one warning sign. The winter of 2025-2026 may be remembered as a preview of the future, where weather extremes become more frequent, more intense, and more unpredictable. The question isn't whether the climate is changing. The question is whether we're ready for what comes next.